Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the next episode of the Crack-A-Pack series. Today we are opening up a brand new pack for us of Homelands. So this was released, I believe, in like 95 or something like that. So only a couple years after the actual start of Magic. And to be honest, I have no clue where the rare is in these, so we're just going to have to go through and hope we find it. But I wouldn't mind going through every card and kind of looking at this from a limited standpoint and just seeing if maybe we can pick out a card that, if we were drafting, for instance, that we would maybe pick up first pick. So, with that being said, I think we're going to try and go through every card. So, our first one here is Torture. It's an enchant creature for 1 black. Choose target creature, and then you can pay 1 and a black to put a -1/-1 counter on the creature that Torture enchants. So it's sort of like a long-term removal spell. Dry spell, it's 1 and a black for a sorcery that deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. That to me seems very bad. Carapace is 1 green for an enchant creature. Target creature gets +0/+2, and you can pay 0 and sacrifice it to regenerate the creature that it is enchanting. Also doesn't seem great, unfortunately. The reason being, it buffs the toughness of the creature, not the power. I would actually maybe think about it if it was the other way around. Next card, Dwarven Trader. It is a 1/1 summon dwarf for 1 red vanilla creature. Not amazing, but the art is great. Reef Pirates. It's 1 and 2 blue for a 2/2 summon ships, which is interesting. And when it deals damage to any opponent, take the top card, of his or her library and put it into their graveyard. For a 2/2 for 3 doesn't really pass the vanilla test, but I would think about that. Merchant Scroll, which is actually one of the decent hits out of this. I say decent, the Didgeridoo is like the best card in here, and it's like $6. But Merchant Scroll is 1 and a blue for a sorcery. Search your library for a blue instant or interrupt. Interesting that they put both. Reveal that card to all players and put it into your hand. Reshuffle your library afterwards. Generally, in Constructed, this is actually used and pretty good in Eternal formats. I don't know in a limited environment how great that would be, to be honest. Generally speaking, when I think of a limited environment, a lot of it's based on creatures and board presence. And so picking up an instant or an interrupt doesn't necessarily seem like the best thing in the world. That being said, if there is a bomb instant or something like that, then that would be great. But this is definitely the time of creatures in older Magic. So Sea Sprite, 1 and a blue for a 1/1 summon fairy, flying and protection from red. Yeah. And here's our rare. So Aaron the Relentless. 3 and 2 red for a legend 5/2 creature. It can attack the turn it comes into play on your side, and you can regenerate it for 3 red. So basically has haste. Absolutely the pick, without a doubt, really. I do think Torture is probably second best, only because while it's not very fast removal, it's probably decent in terms of this set. So you can definitely kind of pick and choose what you want to kill with it, which seems great. So I would definitely go with Aaron. Pretty sweet card, though I don't think worth much value. Again, the highest value card in here is like $6. So hopefully in the future we can kind of take that limited take on opening these packs, and that way you guys can actually get a feel for what was opened and hopefully played during that time. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to leave a like or a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of our content. But with that, I'm going to get out of here. We'll see you in the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching.